Hi guys, welcome back to Gearjunkies TV and a new video. Today we're going to take a look at the TIERRA Audio Gravity VCA bus compressor. TIERRA Audio is a small company from Madrid in Spain. Their products are all handmade and have a special look and feel. From their compressor range of products we received the Gravity, which is a stereo VCA compressor. By the way, you can stay informed about all our videos by subscribing to our channel. Just click the subscribe button below the video and you can hit the bell button to get notifications when there's something new on our channel. Before we look and listen to the compressor, first a little explanation about VCA compressors. Most of you will probably know what these are anyway, but here's a quick reminder. VCA stands for Voltage Controlled Amplifier. This is an integrated circuit that uses a voltage to control the amount of volume changes to the audio signal that pass through the circuit. You can look at it as a volume slider on a mixer, but instead of using your hand, the voltage slides up and down using voltage control. In a VCA compressor, the threshold defines the moment the moving starts and the level of in and out signals used to determine this moment. You can compare it to your ears. When you notice the sound is getting too loud, you start moving the fader. Also present in a VCA compressor is the attack and release. This is how fast the fader would move up and down if you would be controlling it. And finally, there's the compression rate. This is how far down the fader would move, in other words, how much softer the volume gets when it's applied to the signal. The benefits of using an integrated circuit for this are that it responds very fast and there's less chance of noise and other interference from other parts. So the VCA is a very versatile compressor type and it's therefore often referred to as the bread and butter compressor that you use for all kinds of audio signals. Although this sounds like the VCA is a very general compressor, there are famous examples in hardware proving that they can deliver a very typical colored sound that's highly desirable. Examples of this are the DBX160, the API 2500 and the SSL bus compressor. The Gravity is also branded by TIERRA Audio as a bus compressor. This has a lot to do with the design of it. It's a stereo compressor where all the controls for both channels are coupled. Let's see what is there. First, on the left we have the threshold, then there's a ratio button. It has ratios of 2, 4 and 10. There's an attack, which can be set to slow or fast, and various settings in between, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then there's the release, which can be set to auto, also to very slow and very fast, and there are 2 levels in between labeled 2 and 3. Then there's a makeup button. With that you can compensate for the amount of compression that you do using the threshold. And to monitor all this, there's a bypass function, so you can listen quickly to what the difference is between the processed signal and the original signal. It also has a high-pass filter sidechain, which means that the lower part of the audio will pass through unaffected. It means it will not affect the total audio signal that flows through the compressor. Then there's a gain reduction illuminated view meter and of course the power switch. It is made of a wooden front panel and the rest of the casing is aluminum, very lightweight but very well made. With all these markings are laser engraved, so it means they cannot never fade away from the front panel, so this will stay like this forever, hopefully. Now before we go to the audio, I want to describe you what we're going to do. As we are into electronic music and synthesizers at Gearjunkies, we focused on these type of sounds for the audio test we did with the Gravity. That doesn't mean that it cannot be used for other sounds, of course. We tried it with vocals, a bass sound from a synthesizer, and finally as a bus compressor on electronic drums.
but now I feel so different. I feel so different, but now I feel so different. I feel so different, but now I feel so different. I feel so different, but now I feel so different. I feel so different, but now I serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change things I can. God grant me the serenity to accept. Feel so. I 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 feel. Wondering what you're thinking of. All you need is love enough. We should be together. I've been wondering what you're thinking of. All you need is love enough. We should be together. I've been wondering what you're thinking of. All you need is love enough. We should be together. I've been wondering what you're thinking of.
So, what do we think of the gravity compressor? First of all, it sounds very good. The richer harmonics it produces are often subtle but audible. It has all the controls you need, and the VCA compression does its job very well. In some aspects it feels similar to an SSL bus compressor, but it seems to have its own character. I liked it on the vocals, it makes them more pronounced and better defined. As a bus compressor on drums, it lifts the mid and highs just enough to make it stand out better in mixes. And it adds a nice grittiness to bass sounds when you lower the threshold and adjust the makeup gain. Finally, some things to mention. It is handmade in Madrid with through-hole components, low noise with a triad magnetic transformer, a quality build with neutral gold-plated connectors, and of course there is the nice wooden front panel with laser engraving. It's light, made from aluminum, and it comes in a nice packaging. And lastly, 1 tree per unit was used, and the company commits to planting 1 tree per produced unit as a compensation. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. And don't forget, you can still subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.